Hello everybody, StackWorks here, and today we're going to be checking out the Jurassic Park Classic Games Collection, officially announced. So this is pretty cool. It's two of the games. You're getting the original Jurassic Park game that came out from Nintendo, and then its sequel, a Jurassic Park game. So we're going to go ahead and read this up here, and so let's check it out. So after being tested a few months ago, Limited Run Games has finally officially revealed its upcoming collection of the classic Jurassic Park games, all to collaborate with the 1993 movie's 30th anniversary. I'll be mentioning something about that here in a minute. The highlighted during the two Toys Day, blah 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 blah. The retro games published is working with Universal Studios and digital platforms to release physical and digital versions of the two Jurassic Park titles. Jurassic Park Classic Games Collection. While two games might not sound like a lot, it isn't. The collection will feature all versions of the two titles, released across the NES, SNES, and the Game Boy. Jurassic Park and the Jurassic Park 2, The Chaos Continues. So those are the two games we'll be getting here. And when I first heard about this Classics thing, I thought we'd also get Jurassic Park Trespasser, which would have been cool. I'm not gonna lie. That would have been pretty sweet. Now on to this 30th anniversary release date. If we scroll down to here, we'll go over the pricing and everything. Let's see, where does it say?
A few moments later.
Okay, here it is. It's right here. Right here. Yep, knew if I just read, I would have seen it. So the physical versions will come in three different varieties: standard, classic, and prehistoric editions. Excuse me. Pre-orders of these will open on 1st of September. Party in September. But yep, September, and all available and until 15th of October. So you'll be able to pre-order it from the 1st of September to the 15th of October. On Limited Run Games website, each edition will contain the following. So you'll be able to pre-order through them. Now, it doesn't ship out till 6 months later. It doesn't say that here, but I will put up the image of where I've seen that. Very reliable source from that. So you can see it right there. So this is gonna be next year when this comes out. You know, you're not gonna get this game till next year. So I don't know how it's not being released this year. I mean, it's a very retro game, so they're only adding saving, and they're just, you know, improving the graphics, just adding color to it and stuff. They're not like changing the graphics; they're just adding color. You know, just making it more vibrant, I guess you would say. But yeah, so I'm not sure what dealio is going on here with this thing. But so let's go over the different versions you can buy. So the standard version for us peasants, we have the $29.99 version, and that is just a physical copy of the Jurassic Park Classic Games Edition. So that just comes with the two games and nothing else, which is all I'm gonna get. I don't need anything else. It's the games. I just want it for the games. And I don't know if this will be available anywhere else, but you know. And you got a long time to pre-order it, and then it doesn't ship till 6 months out. So, you know, you don't need to hurry up and do this right away. But, yeah, so let's move on to the Classic Edition for those more expensive boys out there for $64.99. So what do you get for that much money? You get a physical copy of the Jurassic Park Classic Game Collection with a steel book, woo, and the packaging inspired by the original Jurassic Park VHS case. So that's pretty cool, I guess. And now for you rich boys out there, we got the prehistoric edition for $174.99. Woo! Look at that price. Yeah. Ooh, I bet they really want you to spend that money. So what do you get for that much money? You get the physical game, you get the steel book, you get a, packaging inspired by the original Jurassic Park VHS game, so you get that, the same thing that's up there. You get a replica of Dr. Alan Grant ID card inspired by the Jurassic Park game. So you get an ID card, you get a physical soundtrack CD with the original music from the game. You can listen to that music on YouTube, so you can get that already for free, so you don't really need that. Mini replicas of the original Jurassic Park ENS game by Game Boy and NES game calibration cartridges in a custom display frame. So you just get a replica of the Game Boy games. Isn't that funny? Alright, and the packaging inspired by the the Jurassic Park toys. So, yeah, this really isn't worth it. I would not recommend getting that. It doesn't seem like getting much for that, and that's a lot of money for what I see is not much here. So I recommend just picking this one up. It's just the game. Just get the game. Just get the game. And there's the booklet right there. That's probably for the more premium edition. But yeah, for $30 for 2 retro games. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's a little bit much. I would probably do for $29.99 maybe. It's not a bad price for 2 retro games. I mean, it's a pretty good deal. It's not like $40. I'm not pushing it up there for just the 2 games, so it's not too bad. The 64 seems really high for very little, and the 147, come on, that's way too much for what you're getting here. $100, sure. Maybe 120, pushing it, but not for that. That's too much. That's too much for anybody, for just stuff that just sits there. But the game, yeah, alright. So that's enough of my rambling about this retro game releases coming out next year, because again, it's not going to be able to pre-order till September, and then it's not going to be available until, so you can pre-order from this point here and then not be able to ship out for another 6 months. So you're not going to get the game until next year. So that's why I'm kind of like, not really focusing on this much, because it's way in the future, and yeah, lots of stuff can happen by then. So we'll see what goes on until that point. So you can let me know down below what you think about this, and are you excited about it? Are you going to rush on pre-order when it gets ready to pre-order, and all that jazz. And I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, have a great day, everybody, and goodbye.